It's been a while since I've caught up with the boys. The weather is nice and pleasant out here in Namauru. Beautiful weather. I can feel the breeze in the air. How are you, buddy?
How are you?
Good. Yeah, how are you doing?
Good to see you after a long time.
Yeah, likewise. You too, man. How I miss those rides when we would have at least 7, 8, 10 people riding each time. The dark cloud there is a harbinger of the showers that will fall upon the city this afternoon. Air-conditioned Bengaluru weather. How are you, buddy? Long time.
Man, long time.
Riding solo has its own charm, but riding with your buddies, with the boys, is a different feeling altogether. We have so much history amongst us that even when we meet after ages, we pick right from where we left it the last time. Good morning, folks. Welcome to a Sunday ride after a very, very long time. The last ride that I did was May 1st and it wasn't a Sunday, so it doesn't qualify as a Sunday ride. So on my way to see the boys, we're meeting up in Hebbal. And it's been a while since I've caught up with the boys. So looking forward to this ride. Just entering St. Mark's Road now. We've had a few showers since the last time I was on the motorcycle, and that has helped transform the climate so wonderfully. The weather is nice and pleasant out here in Namauru, and there's also plenty of cloud cover. Some rains forecast a little later in the day. I think we should be fine during our ride. Just the sort of weather that you want to take advantage of. St. Mark's Cathedral to my left and Cubbon Park straight ahead. Nice to see folks out for a morning run. Beautiful weather. I can feel the breeze in the air. Also the sort of weather that makes some of the scooters who come up the wrong side of the road without helmets bearable. I'm now griping like a grouchy old man. Lovely. Didn't even have to place my feet on the tarmac there. The light turned green just as we arrived. So we're riding on the Hyderabad highway this morning. I don't know for how long, what distance. We'll figure that out with the boys when I see them. Why do folks go up the wrong way? I don't understand. You're on a two-wheeler, has engines, there's no pedal power required. The last time I was riding on the Krishnagiri route, and boy oh boy, the traffic on that route on that day was insane. You know, there are many, from a motorcyclist perspective, there are many routes that you can ride on, but over time, and I guess like any place else, we've seen the routes getting busier. Kolar was a breeze, but now until you reach Hoskote can be a pain sometimes. That leaves Hyderabad route as probably one of the least traffic zoned route for us to ride on. So I have a feeling we'll be riding on this route more and more. Since I don't have a horn, I have to gun the engine each time I want to draw someone's attention. All the crows sitting in a row there. Crows or pigeons? I think pigeons. Nice to get on the 6th gear in the city. Rarely can you do this. Nice to see the sun. How are you, buddy?
Morning.
Morning, good to see you. Long time.
Good. London, how are you?
Good, yeah, how are you doing?
Good to see you after a long time.
Yeah, likewise, you too, man. Well, that's it, just three of us at this rendezvous, me, Sridhar and Deepak. Off to Devanhalli where we will meet Griff. How I miss those rides when we would have at least 7, 8, 10 people riding each time. We still are an active group of I think 20 odd members, but most don't live here anymore. The ones who live here still ride, so that's a good thing. So the other day there was a WhatsApp that was being circulated about speed cameras on the airport road in view of the rising number of accidents. Speed limit 80, which is typically what one does here. As you know, I'm a slow and steady sort of a rider. I don't know if you saw that the rider just changed lane all of a sudden. I think that's one of the cardinal sins when you're driving. Never ever change lanes without seeing what's coming behind you. So from the moment that you decide that you want to change lanes and you don't know what's coming in your blind spot, pause for a moment or two. That makes all the difference. Beautiful view of the sun there. So those are the speed cameras. You get a smiley if you are within the speed limits. A dark cloud there is a harbinger of the showers that will fall upon the city this afternoon. Air-conditioned Bengaluru weather. I think there was somebody had made a meme depicting the temperatures of various cities in the country, right? Bengaluru was at 25 because just a few weeks ago Bengaluru was hot, raging hot. So everybody was making fun of Bengaluru. But well, we've got our mojo back, we've got our weather back. Of course it's gotten warmer over the years, but nonetheless, I think when it comes to the weather, when it comes to climate, no metro beats Bengaluru. There's a Jimny, a white Jimny. The white looks good also. I think the white also makes the vehicle appear a little bigger than it is, right? I think the black makes it look smaller. Darker colors typically have that effect. This Dasatin always prepared for his world tour that may happen anytime, any moment now. I just love his enthusiasm for keeping things prepared. But I suspect he himself doesn't know what's in those bags. There's a sort of meditative calm when you ride at an easy pace. So I'm keeping my speed well under 80 actually, and just coasting along. It's almost a zen-like state, if you know what I mean. Barring of course those at the back who will honk for no reason. 8 kilometers, 8 minutes to the airport. I'm in no hurry to get anywhere. There's Sri Etan on his Tiger. I've got a trip coming up sometime in June, hopefully. Should be an interesting, slightly longish sort of a trip, and stay tuned for that. But for now, we're off to Devanahalli. You know, I have a theory, those who keep honk the most are those that just want to scream their presence. I don't know if they feel insecure or what, whether you're on a motorcycle or in a big car. A horn should be used only in case of emergency, only when you need to absolutely tell somebody, announce your presence to somebody. It's not a musical instrument that you play along the way. You know, when you're driving or riding, there are times when you just are hearing only the sound of the engine, or perhaps if you have some music playing in your car. It's such a beautiful, blissful sort of a state. You're in the zone, attentive but in the zone. And all of a sudden somebody comes up and honks you, jars your entire state of being at that point in time. How are you, buddy? Long time.
Man, long time.
Well, the plan is to ride up a little more, maybe another 30-40 kilometers, I'm not sure, and then turn back and head to breakfast at our favorite on this route, Nandi Upachar. Also need to get some gas. I've done 45 kilometers, I can go 114. May get it on the way back. Always nice to see the boys. We have so much history amongst us that even when we meet for a few minutes, a couple of hours, after ages, we pick right from where we left it the last time. There was a time when we would ride all the way to Penukonda. That was a Sunday ride for us. I think it was about 240, 250, 280 kilometers round trip, when we had all the time in the world. Well, the Sunday ride today will probably be about 200 kilometers. Not bad, but still not a patch on what we used to do earlier. We'd ride to Ayarka, I'd have lunch and return. Go to Ambur, have biryani and get back. You know, that mojo to ride is so important. I was at a podcast yesterday. The interviewer asked me about things that I do to just relax, de-stress. Telling her about motorcycling completely skipped my mind, right? Because I haven't been doing it regularly in a while. And so I spoke to her a bit about driving and a recent drive that I did. And I was shocked when I came out of that interview, and I was just, reflecting on the responses. And that's what happens sometimes, when you don't ride, when you stop riding or whatever. So yes, I think one should get back to the habit of riding. Earlier, riding was like religion. Every Sunday, we'd be out on the motorcycles. Maybe not every Sunday, but at least a couple of Sundays in a month, I think we should still try to ride. Riding solo has its own charm, but riding with your buddies, with the boys, is a different feeling altogether. The earth looks well watered, green and verdant. Just a few showers and transforms everything, right? So beautifully. Everything looks lush. It's 8 o'clock and we take our U-turn here. It's about 73 kilometers. So not bad. I'll get a 150 kilometer ride this Sunday morning. I think we stop here for a bit.
Usually you take photos.
What happened to this place though? It's changed. Well, that was a nice catch up with the boys. Some laughs. Why you take so long, man, to get ready? For some reason, I've been thinking about a nice plate of idli. So I think this morning I'm going to break my intermittent a little early. Oh, speed breaker. Look at this. Massive. Get a nice plate of idli vade. Yes, that's what I'm looking forward to. At Nandi Upachar. Just opening up the motorcycle a bit, just to let the engine do what it's supposed to do. Not pushing it too much because I'm seeing a red light and it's definitely time to take the motorcycle in for service without delaying too much. In India, you don't have to worry about the fact that you'll be speeding for too long because you'll always run into natural bottlenecks like these. Always use your hand to wave out to people, asking them to slow down or stop in case you're approaching at a crossroad. Nice butter masala, some Sunday breakfast indulgence.
Butter masala.
Ben,
Happy with my.
have a bite, yeah, dig in, have a bite. No ghee today, but does it up?
Very good, yeah. Good taste. Good taste.
Very nice.
Very nice.
How's it?
Amazing. The flavor is very different from your ghee dosa.
Yeah.
It bursts in your mouth, basically.
Adipoli.
Adipoli.
Adipoli. Adipoli. I think the
Excellent flavor of the butter. The dosa was amazing.
Well, that was a delicious breakfast. Nama Appu. Nama Appu. Never too far away from us. So anyway, that was a delicious breakfast at Nandi Upachar. That benne masala dosa. Wow, that was simply awesome. Very indulgent with all the lushness of the butter, the benne, the manner in which the saltiness of the butter combined with that dosa and the palya was a different level altogether. So if you love your benne, definitely check it out. It's an indulgence, of course, with all that butter, but once in a while, and if you have 4 or 5 blokes equally passionate about food sharing that plate of benne dosa with you, well, it hits differently. I've done about 103 kilometers thus far. Home is 40 kilometers. So a nice 150 kilometers ride on a Sunday morning. It was nice to catch up with the boys, and Joe also joined us. You would have seen him on the table. I've got a busy Sunday today, doing lunch with the boss and my daughter. Extremely tight schedule wise today, but I'm so happy that I got this ride. It just sets your mood for the day when you get a ride like this. Huh? 22. I'm always a little embarrassed when people ask the price. I don't want to lie, but the reaction, some people will think we are mad crazy. You'll get a nice premium car for the money that you spend on one motorcycle like this. But anyways, when you ride, you know. On that note, time to say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed the ride. Until the next time, take care. Bye.